Hello student, I am Sangeeta Mansukhani. This is the video number 136 and in this chapter I am going to tell you about chapter number 3, Electrochemistry. Electrochemistry chapter. After studying this chapter, we will be able to describe difference between electrochemical cell and galvanic cell, electrolytic cell, and then most important Nernst equation for calculating the EMF of the galvanic cell and define standard potential of the cell and derive relation between standard potential of the cell, Gibbs energy of the cell reaction, its equilibrium constant, and then describe the method for measurement of the conductivity and variation of conductivity and molar conductivity of the solution with change in their concentration and Kohlrausch law, and describe the construction of the some primary and secondary types of the batteries and fuel cells, and also explain corrosion as an electrochemical process. So we will be studying in this chapter. So let us start. Electrochemistry is the study of the production of the electricity from energy released during spontaneous chemical reaction and use of electrical energy to carry out non-spontaneous chemical transformation. And large number of metals, sodium hydroxide, chlorine, fluorine and many other chemicals are produced by electrochemical methods. Electrochemistry holds significance even in biological world. Studies have shown that the transmission of the sensory signals from cells to brain and vice versa, and communication between the cells involves electrochemical processes. So first topic is electrochemical cell. Electrochemical cell is a device in which chemical energy of the redox reaction is converted into electrical energy, while electrolytic cell do the reverse. Here you see chemical energy convert into the electrical energy by which cell? Electrochemical cell, and electrical energy convert into the chemical energy by electrolytic cell. So there are two types of the mainly cell, electrochemical cell and electrolytic cell. So in this chapter electrochemistry we have to study about electrochemical cell. Okay, so this is the main basic concept, so please focus it. Chemical energy convert into the electrical energy by electrochemical cell, and electrical energy convert into the chemical energy by electrolytic cell. Batteries and fuel cells convert chemical energy into electrical energy. That is means batteries and fuel cells are electrochemical cell. Okay, and are used in various instruments and devices. So the reaction carried out electrochemically can be energy efficient and less polluting. So therefore study of electrochemistry is important for creating new technologies that are eco-friendly. But first I start electrochemical cell. So you already know about redox reaction. What is a redox reaction? A chemical reaction in which electrons are lost by one substance and gained by the another is called redox reaction. I already explained what is a redox reaction. Those reaction in which oxidation and reduction both occurs. So we have to say redox reaction. And transfer of the electron, because gaining of the electron and loss of the electron. So transfer of the electrons generate electric current. Okay, here most example given of electrochemical cell is a galvanic cell, and galvanic cell also said to voltaic cell. Okay, galvanic cell or a voltaic cell, but improvement of the galvanic cell is Daniell cell. Okay, because ancient time we have to say electrochemical cell example is galvanic cell, but now improvement of the galvanic cell is considered as a Daniell cell. So Daniell cell is a electrochemical cell. So electrochemical cell, that is means chemical energy convert into the electrical energy. Okay, so which convert chemical energy liberated during redox reaction to electrical energy through following reaction. So here example here given zinc. plus copper plus 2. So convert into the Zn plus 2 plus copper. So zinc convert into the zinc plus 2 and copper plus 2 convert into the copper. So this reaction generates electric potential of 1.1 volt. Okay, electric potential of 1.1 volt. But when concentration of the zinc plus 2 ion and then copper plus 2 ion is unity, 1 mole decimeter cube. Okay, so this reaction generate an electric potential of 1.1 volt when concentration of the zinc plus 2 ion and copper plus 2 ion is unity, 1 mole decimeter inverse cube. Galvanic cell. So galvanic cell, it is a electrochemical cell and which convert the chemical energy of a spontaneous redox reaction into electrical energy are called galvanic or voltaic cell. But it is composed of two half cells, each having different salt solution and connected through an electric circuit consisting of metal electrodes and conducting wire. Okay, so oxidation and reduction, because it is considered as a redox reaction, so oxidation and reduction takes place in different half cell, so which result in the development of the potential difference between these two half cell and so generate electricity. So the Gibbs energy of the spontaneous redox reaction is converted into the electrical energy and it is used for running or motor or other electrical appliances like heater, geyser, fan. Okay, so example of this type of device is Daniell cell. So we have to study about Daniell cell. See, this is the diagram of the Daniell cell. Daniell cell having, it consists of the zinc rod. This is the zinc rod. Okay, zinc rod dipped into the solution of the zinc sulfate. Okay, and then copper rod. This is the copper rod dip into the copper sulfate solution. And these two solutions are connected by an salt bridge. Okay, clear? And both electrodes are attached by this way, battery way. So electron flow zinc to the copper and then current flow copper to zinc. Okay, so working in this cell, electrode is dipped into the solution of its own salt, like zinc dissolve in zinc sulfate and copper dip into the copper sulfate. So this combination is called half cell or redox couple. Okay, so we have to write oxidation occurs at anode and then reduction occurs at cathode. So two half reaction in a Daniell cell. So two half reaction. So first is copper zinc electrode by the loss of the electron convert into the zinc plus 2 and then here copper plus 2 gaining of the 2 electron and convert into the copper. So here loss of the electrons, so oxidation occur, and here electron gaining, so reduction occur. Okay, clear? So two half reaction, this is way, first reaction and second reaction. So two half reaction in a Daniell cell. So reduction half reaction because it is a gaining and loss of electrons, so oxidation. Then copper electrode may be called as reduction half cell and zinc electrode known as oxidation half cell. So overall redox reaction, copper plus 2 plus zinc, then right hand side copper solid plus zinc plus 2. So two half cells are connected by metallic wire through a voltmeter and a switch, and electrolytes of the two half cell are connected internally through a salt bridge. Okay, outer side connected by metallic wire through a voltmeter and a switch, and then electrolytes of the two half cell are connected internally through a salt bridge. But sometimes both our electrodes are dipped in the same electrolytic solution, but we do not require a salt bridge. Okay, so what is a salt bridge? This is the salt bridge. Salt bridge, U-shaped tube, right? See, this is the U-shaped glass tube and containing electrolyte, and then which mixed component electrolyte KCl, KNO3, ammonium chloride, and mixed in the some kind of the gel like gelatin or agar-agar, and it plays an important role in the working electrochemical cell. First is complete the circuit, and then second is maintain the electrical neutrality of the solution in each of the respective half cell. Okay, clear? Then electrical potential energy of the 1.1 volt is generated from the Daniell cell when the concentration of the zinc plus 2 ion and copper plus 2 ion is 1 mole decimeter cube. If an external opposite potential is applied, the galvanic cell increase slowly, and we find the reaction continuous to take place till the opposite volt reaches the value of the 1.1 volt. But the reaction stop altogether, no current flow through the cell. Okay, so increase the external potential, so again start the reaction but in opposite direction. So now function as an electrolytic cell. So device using electrical energy to carry out non-spontaneous chemical reaction. Okay, so electrochemical cell can be low like an electrolytic cell when external energy greater than potential way cell potential. Okay, so function of the Daniell cell in presence of the external voltage. So three cases are possible when external voltage EXT, that is means external voltage is applied. So three cases. First, when the external potential is lower than 1.1 volt, because total electrical potential energy 1.1 volt. So first condition is when the external potential is lower than 1.1 volt. So this condition, under this condition, electrons flow zinc to copper rod, and copper flow copper to the zinc, dissolve at anode. So copper deposit at cathode. Okay, when electrode potential external lower than 1.1 volt. Second, when external potential is equal to 1.1, so chemical reaction in the cell stop, and there is flow of the currents also stop. Third case, when the external potential is more than 1.1. So when the external potential is more than 1.1, so the reaction get reversed. Okay, and so the polarity of the electrodes also. So this cell is then called an electrolytic cell because reverse reaction, okay, electrical energy convert into the chemical energy. So now electron flow from copper to zinc, and current flow from zinc to copper. So zinc deposit at the zinc electrode and copper dissolve at copper electrode. Okay, so there are three cases when external voltage is applied. Some important terms related to the cell. First is electrode potential. At each electrode-electrolyte interface, metal ions in the solution have a tendency to the leave electrolyte and deposit on the electrode, trying to make it positively charged. Similarly, at the metal electrode, metal atoms lost electron. If lost electron, so making the electron negatively charged, metal ions go to the electrolyte. Okay. So result, separation of the charge occur at electrode, but depending on the net charge at the equilibrium, so electrode may be positively or negatively charged with respect to the solution. So a potential difference develops between the electrode and electrolyte. This is called electrode potential. Again I say, potential difference develops between the electrode and electrolyte. This is called electrode potential. Electrode like zinc electrode and electrolyte like zinc sulfate solution we have to take. So between potential difference develops, so we have to say electrode potential. Second important terms related to the cell, standard electrode potential. Standard electrode potential, when the electrode potential under the condition of the unit concentration. Okay, unit concentration, that is means 1 molarity weight, 1 m. So the concentration of the all species involved in a half cell is unity. At 1 atmospheric pressure, 25 degree Celsius temperature on of all the species in the half cell is called standard electrode potential. So that is means concentration of the all species involved in a half cell is unity way. Pressure 1 atmospheric pressure and temperature 298 Kelvin, otherwise 25 degrees Celsius. So of all the species in the half cell is called the standard electrode potential. According to this way, IUPAC convention, this standard electrode potential of cell is now called the standard electrode potential. Okay. Then in the opposite way, value of the oxidation potential of the cell, same cell, reaction will be the same with the reverse sign. Okay, so only for sign difference. A standard electrode potential represent the standard reduction potential. But whenever we have to write standard oxidation potential, so only for change sign. Okay, reverse sign. Third related terms to the cell potential. Okay, so in Daniel we have already said galvanic cell, anode is the negative electrode and cathode is the positive electrode. So there exists a potential difference between the two electrodes. So the potential difference between the two half cell, between the electrode, so it is called cell potential. It is measured in volt, and the difference between the standard reduction potential of the cathode and anode, we have to say standard electrode cell potential. Okay, difference between standard reduction potential of the cathode and standard reduction potential of the anode. So standard reduction potential indicated by E naught. Okay, and then cell potential indicated by E naught cell. This is the cell potential on cathode of cathode, E naught cathode minus E naught anode. So this is the cell potential. This is the standard reduction potential of the cathode, standard reduction potential of the anode. And when switch is on position, so flow of electrons from negative electrode to the positive electrode. But direction of the current flow is opposite that of the electron flow. Next relative term is electromotive force, small EMF of a cell. Electromotive force, EMF. It is the potential difference and when no current is drawn through the cell, so it is measured in volt, V, capital V. So EMF, reduction potential of the cathode and minus reduction potential of the anode. So EMF also this way, reduction potential of the cathode minus reduction potential of the anode. It depends on the following factors: nature of the metals and its ion, and second one, concentration of the electrolytes used, and third, temperature. Okay. Next topic I will be explained in the next video. Thank you so much.